this recording. If we just say no, don't say shit. Just wanted to air that shit. If we crazy, I'm not getting chat. Then now, starting this process out, is she doing this shit alone? If do you do you say hell no, she not. The U.S. goddamn it is involved. If do you where is it? I'm retired. It's then did I say it? I'm preparing this. In between that shit, she uses my lips to say she's nuts. If fuck you. So she's not doing this freedom of will or choice. Fuck you. So this brings up the question of the two addresses below me. Then there's honesty in her and Kataj. If we crazy, she said honest. She said nah, we ain't crazy. She said honest. The fuck you want me to do? If we crazy, where is it we are talking to this? She said this. Where the fuck is it that you were being accused that you have been talking on my list? If so this is Kajaji's brother. This will be questionable with Joe Biden. Where the fuck is this man at? If we crazy, do you think I just said that? This is Joe Biden. So something to do with my if we crazy. Do you I said this? Do you know I'm not done. Oh my god, I'm buying shit. Do you I said that was Joe Biden again. That's it. Oh, she telling shit. That's it. So who the fuck you been telling Joe Biden? Huh? Who's playing? There it is. Look at me in that soda. That's it. Ted Cruz, your life is in danger. That's it. Why she say that? What she telling me? I'm about to do what I heard Chris Brown.
Light sentences, including one child molester who molested a 4-year-old, a 9-year-old, and you sentenced him to only 6 years in prison, including, as we heard before, one woman who was responsible for killing her 1-year-old son, who was coated in fentanyl. His pajamas were coated in fentanyl. His sheets were coated in fentanyl. You could have sentenced her to 30 years. You sentenced her to only 4 years. It's an egregious pattern, but the reason you're put on this panel is the Democrats know that most Republicans will not have time to question you about that terrible record because your colleague on this panel, her record is even worse. Ms. Campbell, I will say I have seen some astonishing nominees from this administration, but I have to admit your record takes the cake. A judge should not be a political activist. Your record demonstrates to me a long history of being a political activist, but not just an activist who affiliates with extreme and radical organizations. Now, when Senator Grassley asked you about the Workers' Dignity Organization, you gave, I think, fentanyl to egregiously light sentences, including one child molester who molested a 4-year-old and 9-year-old, and you sentenced him to only 6 years in prison, including, as we heard before, one woman who was responsible for killing her 1-year-old son, who was coated in fentanyl. His pajamas were coated in fentanyl. His sheets were coated in fentanyl. You could have sentenced her to 30 years. You sentenced her to only 4 years. It's an egregious pattern, but the reason you're put on this panel is the Democrats know that most Republicans will not have time to question you about that terrible record because your colleague on this panel, her record is even worse. Ms. Campbell, I will say I have seen some astonishing nominees from this administration, but I have to admit your record takes the cake. A judge should not be a political activist. Your record demonstrates to me a long history of being a political activist, but not just an activist who affiliates with extreme and radical organizations. Now, when Senator Grassley asked you about the Workers' Dignity Organization,
I don't know who the fuck I'm supposed to question. And that is, dig this shit up. What the fuck is this? If we crazy, but it always got something to do with me sitting here, minding my fucking business, won't leave me alone. The last judge he put in this motherfucker, if we crazy, sit down, take care of this. So I'm just gonna skip ahead and see who this person is. Google it.
I have seen some astonishing nominees from this. No, you could have sentenced including one child molester who molested a 4-year-old and 9. Judge Lopez, I'm going to quickly note there's a reason the Democrats have scheduled you on this panel, because you have a long pattern of sentencing criminal defendants to egregiously light sentences, including one child molester who molested a 4-year-old and 9-year-old, and you sentenced him to only 6 years in prison, including, as we heard before, one woman who was responsible for killing her 1-year-old son, who was coated in fentanyl. Administration, but I have to admit your record takes the cake. A judge should not be a political activist. Your record demonstrates to me a long history of being a political activist, but not just an activist who affiliates with extreme and radical organizations. Now, when Senator Grassley asked you about the Workers' Dignity Organization, you gave, I think, deliberately misleading answer. You said you did not represent them, and that convinced Senator Grassley not to continue on that line of questioning. You have been a legal advisor to that organization since 2013. That is what you have publicly printed on your AVO biography.
So it says she was nominated for the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 6th Circuit. I'm just honest. Do you think we dumb? Just sit there and take this. Do you think it's us? We answer. Listen. So she specialized in plaintiff side employment labor law and ERISA trust funds. Received her JD. That's it. That's it. So something is going on, and the video states he call him woke. If we crazy, do you this? We crazy. Do you let's see if it makes a beeping sound. We crazy. Let's see if it makes a beeping sound. We crazy. Let's see if it makes a beeping sound. We crazy. Let's see if it makes a
Level 1. The petition. You've heard the stories your whole life. Secret societies that run the world from behind closed doors. The Illuminati, Skull and Bones. Names whispered in documents. Level 1. The petition. You've heard the stories your whole life. Secret societies that run the world from behind closed doors. The Illuminati, Skull and Bones. Names whispered in documentaries and Reddit threads at 2 a.m. But there's one that's real, operating in plain sight for 300 years with a building in your town and a square and compass carved above the door. The Freemasons. And you want in. Not because you think they control governments, because you've noticed something. Your neighbor got a job through a friend at the lodge. Your uncle's medical bills got quietly covered by the brothers. A cop lets your coworker off with a warning after seeing his ring. There's a network that takes care of its own, and you want to be inside it, but you don't apply. That's not how this works. You ask a Mason you already know, and he hands you a petition. One sheet of paper. Name, occupation, age. You sign it. That's the last thing you control. A committee investigates you. They ask your neighbors about your character. They check if you believe in a higher power, any higher power. Atheists don't get in. Then every member drops a ball into a box. White means yes, black means no. One black ball out of 40, and you're done. No appeal. But if every ball comes back white, you get a date, a night, and a set of instructions you don't fully understand. Level 2. Entered, apprentice, and fellow craft. Tuesday night. Dark suit. You empty your pockets. Every piece of metal comes off your body. The blindfold goes on. A rope around your neck, 1 foot bare, 3 knocks on a door. A voice. Who comes there? You can't answer for yourself. You are walked through a room you cannot see. You kneel. You swear an oath with words so old they describe penalties no court has used in centuries. The blindfold comes off. And the first thing you see is men smiling at you. Dozens of them. Aprons, jewels, white gloves, and every one of them looking at you like you just joined the family. A man you've never met puts his hand on your shoulder and calls you brother. He means it. You are an entered apprentice. First degree. 1 handshake, 1 password. You know almost nothing. But after the ritual, the brothers sit for dinner and pass a charity box around the table. A brother lost his job. The lodge is covering his rent. Another's daughter needs surgery. A fund appears overnight. Not world domination, mutual aid. And for the first time in your adult life, every man at this table would answer the phone at 3 a.m. if you called. Now you prove you belong. Weeks memorizing catechisms, then reciting them alone in front of the lodge, voice shaking. 60 men judging every syllable. Pass the oral exam and you earn the 2nd degree. Fellow craft. New handshake. New password. Deeper symbolism. But you still can't vote. Still can't hold office. One more degree to go. Level 3, Master Mason. The third degree is the most intense night of your Masonic life. The lights go low. You reenact the death of Hiram Abiff, the legendary architect of King Solomon's Temple. You are symbolically attacked, killed, and buried. You lie on the ground in the dark, while men chant words you can barely process. Then the brothers physically lift you from the floor with a grip called the lion's paw. You are raised from the dead. Your hands are trembling. The room is silent. Then one by one, every brother in the room steps forward and embraces you. Men you barely know are hugging you like you just survived something together. Because you did. Something inside you has shifted. Every man in that room went through the same thing. That's the bond. Not the handshake, not the ring. The fact that you all laid on that floor. You are now a Master Mason, third degree, officially the highest rank in Freemasonry. Every Mason you'll ever meet, 6 months in or 60 years, holds the same rank as you. That's the party line. The reality, the third degree is your driver's license. You've been cleared to start. Your ring goes on your finger. The square and compass. A cop during a traffic stop sees it. A judge in a courtroom. A hiring manager across the desk. Nothing is said. The network activates silently. But the ring is also a leash. Every scandal, every message, the brothers are watching. They have a
Do you we done? Now that was her when she like. And where the fuck she at? Where she don't want somebody hearing something. If we crazy. Do you think this? Oh, what's that good song? Fuck you. She said, okay. Where the fuck could you be at on somebody else's lips to yell, you don't want people hearing something? If be crazy. Do you take this? So they get on my mouth, be setting the woman up, framing her like she's talking this often. And then when she get the opportunity to talk, she says, I don't want people hearing this. If we crazy, then I'm back answering. Do you tell us up? Do you hearing this? Then I said, I don't know what I'm going to say. Do you know this is easy to me? She said, people hearing this. I'm going to put her photo up. Fuck you. Easy me. She'll talk by herself. Yes, she ain't down. She don't know where the fuck is coming from, that question, but it's pretty obvious. It's fuck you. Do you tell this? Easy me. She said, I can say, do I said that, do this. Do you know this is? She said, don't do her shit. Why is she talking like that? She said, do I seem dumb? Then I said, there it is. I'm going to see if I can find his photo. Fuck you. Oh, you finally got one up here. If we crazy, this. Do you know this is? Then I said, damn. Yes, she does not. If I'm not that. They knows me. Said this. Then I said, then I said, this. I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm not dumb. When I'm saying, serious. Back a missing. They sit there, this, then I sit there, ma. Then I sit there, this. Do you think it is us? She sit there, I'm glad I missed it. Do I think there it is? He don't want this fucking photo up. Fuck you. Oh, something to do with his looks. Fuck you. Do you think we dumb? She sit there, and sit back, I answer. Do you think there it is? As ugly as Clarence Simons. Fuck you. Just that jealous. This is an old quote. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's it. Do you think we can crazy? Back missing. We that ran back to my look. Yes, it is. So what's wrong with them? That's about it. Well, fuck you. Where is it we crazy? Don't ask me shit. Say there, listen. I mean, you know, it messes with his psyche. Do you think we dumb? Say sit there and then sit there and mouth. Then sit there and listen. Then sit there and listen. Do you dumb? Say sit there and mouth. Boy, so nasty. I think I got a piece of hair on me. It's ain't no hair. Around my tampon. It's ain't no damn tampon. Now that's it, Sharon. Do you think we dumb? Do that. Just say Sharon. You need to stop playing with that shit. That's it. Then, do you think we dumb? Yes, it is retarded. I'll tell you nothing to them. Leave me alone. Just talk to them. Fuck you. What was that on my leg? If we come back and that's fairness. Fairness. Oh, my car. All right, shit. I want my car. 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 That's it. Oh my God. Oh my. That's it. I want my car. I want my car. Now you messed it up. Don't say it like that. Don't say it. I want my car. Don't say it. Don't say it. I want my car. Say it. Balak. Cranberry nuts and trail mix. I want my car. Cranberry and nuts and trail mix. I want my car. Pass it. Do the thing, get it. Cranberry nuts and trail mix. Oh my car. That's it. Don't do that. Fuck you motherfuckers. Fuck with it. Just that shit. What the fucking hell is y'all doing to that damn dumbass woman? Yeah, she ain't dumb. Shit, serious. I want my car. Just say that shit. Cranberry nuts and trail mix. I said that. Back I shit. If I'm crazy, I have to put my hair in this shit. Sometimes let's get done. I want my car. Don't say that shit. Cranberry nuts and trail mix. I said that. Back answer. I want my. That's right. Sit on the list. Okay, under hypnosis. Yes, it's not. Someone's using hypnosis. Yes, it is Steve. I want my car. So why they saying songs about lights flickering? I'm just hearing this. I know I use this kitchen sink and I usually don't not have a slow leak. So sad. dating her. This is Clarence Thomas. Yes, it ain't me. That's it. Then you got fake ass Joe Biden acting like he looking for something when they say yes to this, man. I mean, people parents. Then it brings back out Beyonce. You know what? That's it. I want my car. That's it. Shit. I want my car. Good times. Who was trying to mimic his sister because she quit to make it about child molestation. And back to Beyonce. I said, I want my car. There's that shit. So what do you do when you got a brother and you a damn U.S. attorney? Man, U.S. Supreme Judge, and a brother who keep messing with Marquita involving child. That's it. Well, now look the type of charges they will bring you up on. That's it. I want my car. This is why Clarence Thomas keep involved. It takes the hot water off of Beyonce and places it on two, a brother and a sibling. Fuck you. I want my car. No. April. That's probably what he gets to thinking or believing he's writing. I want my car. And that's because of the H-Valve newsletter. Yes, sir. going to the hospital and the man questioning about somebody name. If you know you talking from my lips, your body. Fuck you. You're a contradiction at the time. That's it. There you know, isn't it? Nope. Yes, yeah. So I say no. And people on my nose, fuck you. Tell me yes. I do know who it is. I'm going to continue right there. Yes, sir. There you know, this is her little brother. I'm just preparing this. There you know, this is good time to princess. Yes, it ain't me. But he's awakened. That's the Wayne brother. And this is my Ernest. There goes Beyonce. Seriously. Now, why would you want to sexually assault your Beyonce? And this is my Ernest. Could it be how people could think he is the one messing with Marquita? That's it. That fuck you. And there goes your mother. And this is my Ernest. I'm gonna be so low off the group. They'll be like, he did something to Kiki Palmer. That's it. Go somewhere where they all sit around and be making films like some victims. Fuck you. Tell them about the Wayne. That's it. Not the Wayne. Fuck you. Like, I need these video recordings for the future for my daughter. Where's you on board? And it became, nah. I gotta give him a reason for you to become on board. Don't come from my little pocketbook. Tax evasion. One woman, and it trickles for all of them. But they are the believers. We are all Beyonce. And this is Ernest.